Yo guys, Bomb Rework has officially been confirmed to come in the Week 5 update, and I have to say this is just insane. But before that, if you want a chance to win a permanent pain fruit, you must watch this video till the very end. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below a secret code that I will reveal somewhere at the very end. I will be picking a random winner, so stick around for that. Now let us start by talking about how Bomb actually looks in the anime. In One Piece, the Bomb fruit, also known as the Bamu Bamu no Mi, is one of the most unique paramecia fruits. It was used by the Baroque Works agent Mr. 5, and his fighting style was unlike anything else we had seen. With Bomb, he could turn any part of his body into a living explosive. He could flick boogers that exploded like grenades, breathe out blasts of air that detonated like dynamite, and even cause parts of his body to go off like time bombs. It was both dangerous and comedic at the same time, and that dual personality made the fruit memorable. In the anime, the visuals are chaotic but also clever. The explosions are flashy, destructive, and unpredictable. It might not look intimidating at first glance, but in the right hands it can be devastating. If we analyze further, Bomb's true strength in the anime is its versatility. It can be used for wide area destruction, precision strikes, or even to set up traps. Imagine never being safe because every movement of the user could trigger an explosion. That concept of unpredictability is what makes Bomb special, and it is exactly the kind of creativity the devs at Blox Fruits love to build on when they design reworks. Now let us compare that to how Bomb looks in other Roblox games. If you have played King Legacy, you know Bomb is all about massive shockwaves that clear out NPCs in seconds. In a One Piece game, it is portrayed with landmines and charged blasts that deal heavy AoE. Even in smaller One Piece inspired titles, Bomb is consistently designed to be fun and chaotic. Explosions never get old, and almost every game that includes Bomb makes sure it feels satisfying to use. Sometimes the moves are more grounded, sticking closer to the anime, and other times they are exaggerated to look like giant nukes that can destroy half the battlefield. Seeing those variations across Roblox shows how many creative directions the Blox Fruits devs could take this fruit when they finally bring it up to modern standards. So with both the anime and Roblox inspirations in mind, let us shift into what I personally think the new Bomb mechanics may look like in Blox Fruits after the rework. Based on how fruits have been upgraded recently, I expect Bomb to have at least 5 redesigned abilities that feel cinematic. The first will likely be a grenade toss, a quick spammable move where you throw an explosive that detonates on contact. The second could be a cluster charge, splitting into multiple smaller bombs that scatter and explode across the field. The third might be a landmine trap, letting you plant explosives that activate when enemies step on them. The fourth could be a self-detonation, where you trade some HP for massive AoE damage around you. And finally, the ultimate would be something like a final explosion, a giant nuke-level blast that shakes the map, knocks enemies flying, and leaves behind smoke and debris. On top of these core moves, Bomb has incredible potential for combos when paired with other fruits. Imagine using Rumble to lock an enemy in place, and then tossing explosives at them with no escape, or pairing Bomb with Gravity to keep enemies grounded while you cover the battlefield in traps. Even support fruits like Ice could synergize, freezing opponents so they cannot avoid your delayed detonations. With team fights becoming more common in Blox Fruits, Bomb's ability to work alongside others could give it a brand new identity as one of the best fruits for coordinated play. And then we need to talk about visuals. If you look at the direction the devs have taken recently, every rework has come with next-level visual effects. Bomb could go from small cartoon pops to full cinematic explosions with smoke clouds, glowing embers, shockwaves, and fire trails across the map. A self-detonation could make the entire screen shake, while a final explosion might light up the sky with a giant flash before erupting into debris. These touches make abilities feel impactful, and if Bomb gets this treatment, it will not just play better, it will look and sound like one of the most destructive fruits in the game. Another thing worth considering is how Bomb could completely change grinding and farming. Right now, most lower-level players rely on fruits like Light or Flame because of their range and ease of use. But a reworked Bomb with massive AoEs could give new players a destructive option that clears groups of NPCs quickly. Mid-level players could use cluster charges and self-detonations to dominate farming spots, while advanced players might discover ways to combine Bomb with swords and fighting styles for efficient grinding. This fruit could go from being ignored to being one of the most practical picks for leveling. There's also potential for mobility and defense interactions. Imagine if some Bomb moves gave you recoil-based dashes, where the explosion itself propels you forward or upward. That would not only make the fruit fun to use, but it would also give it a built-in escape mechanic. On defense, an explosion-based knockback could act as a shield, pushing enemies away when they try to rush you. These mechanics would add layers of depth to Bomb, making it more than just a fruit that deals damage. It would become a fruit that controls movement and flow in every fight. I also think the devs could add passive effects to make Bomb feel alive. Your M1s could cause small sparks on impact. Your dashes could leave behind micro-explosions to punish pursuers. Even idle animations could give off smoke or embers. These little touches make a fruit stand out, and Bomb desperately needs that kind of identity. Now let us think about how Bomb would fit into the meta. In PvP, Bomb could become one of the most annoying and creative fruits to fight. Right now it is considered a meme pick, but with traps, AoEs, and delayed detonations, it could dominate space control. Imagine fighting someone and constantly having to watch your step, dodging zones of explosions while also dealing with the opponent's combos. That kind of pressure could change how fights are played. In team battles, Bomb could synergize beautifully with Rumble or Pain, stuns into detonations, rushstuns into AoEs. The combos would be insane. In raids, Bomb could finally shine, covering spawn points with cluster charges, planting traps to protect objectives, or nuking entire waves at once would make it a top-tier raid fruit. The ability to wipe large groups of NPCs in seconds is always valuable, and Bomb has the perfect theme for that. The economy will also feel the impact. Right now, Bomb is one of the cheapest fruits in the entire game. Nobody cares about it, nobody trades for it, and it is often left to rot on the ground after spawns. But once the rework drops, its value will skyrocket. We have seen it happen with Rumble and Pain, and Bomb will follow the same path. What was once a throwaway fruit will suddenly be a hot commodity, with players grinding and trading like crazy to get their hands on it. If you have a Bomb sitting in your inventory right now, do not throw it away. You might be holding onto something that is about to become extremely valuable, and there is always the possibility of awakenings. While not confirmed, an awakened Bomb would be insane. Imagine grenades splitting into dozens of fragments, landmines turning invisible, or self-detonations that grant armor frames. The ultimate could scale into a near map-wide explosion that shakes the entire server. If Bomb gets an awakening down the line, it could rival some of the most powerful fruits in the game. Community reaction is already buzzing. The moment Bomb update was accidentally shown, Discord servers filled with screenshots, memes, and excitement. People who used to clown on Bomb as the weakest fruit are now calling it the underdog comeback of the year. Threads titled "Bomb finally gets justice" and "From trash to treasure" are everywhere. The hype is real, and it proves that even the most forgotten fruit can become legendary with the right rework. So to wrap it up, Bomb's rework is shaping up to be one of the most exciting updates in Blox Fruit's history. We have the anime inspiration, the Roblox interpretations, and the dev confirmation. Add in the potential mechanics, the economic shakeup, and the insane community hype, and it is clear Bomb is about to blow up in every sense of the word. But what do you guys think? Do you see Bomb becoming a top-tier PvP fruit, or will it lean more toward raids and grinding? How much do you think its value will rise once the rework goes live? And which ability idea excites you the most? Grenade toss, cluster charge, landmine traps, or the final explosion? Drop your predictions in the comments. And as promised, the giveaway code is Bomb Fruit is the best. Make sure you comment it down below for a chance to win that permanent pain fruit. If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, subscribe, and share your theories. And with that said, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.